This is Star Wars Legacy Collection, Plo Koon and Agen Kolar. Both these figures are part of the Droid Factory Build-A-Droid figures. And for these particular figures, I got them in the wave that has parts for the HK50 droid. Interesting thought on these waves is that these figures keep appearing in two other waves, and obviously in those waves they will have different robot parts, so be careful. If you're completing the HK50 and you want to get these figures, make sure that the parts are included with them are for HK50, obviously, because I've seen them released in other waves and they have totally different droid parts, and it took me a while to really find these particular figures that had the HK50, or at the same time had the HK50. But anyway, enough of that. Let's begin. Let me just put the camera a little bit closer. These are quite interesting figures. They're very well made. The detail is just amazing, and very unique species or race of Jedi. Not your usual human Jedi. Still humanoid, but very alien looking. Let's begin with Plo Koon. I started really noticing this character when I watched the Clone Wars, and I never really noticed him in the movies. But I think this is a major improvement from the previously released Plo Koon, which I don't have. With this new figure, the big difference is obviously the lower garment has been turned into cloth, real cloth, and it's not just molded in. The upper garment is still molded in. Another feature of this figure is the removable mask. I don't know if you can see it. When you remove it, it reveals how Plo Koon actually looks like, his species at least. Well, I think he looks better with a mask on, because once you take off the mask, as Arnold Schwarzenegger says in Predator, he's one ugly... Okay, I'm not going to say it. The other feature that is included with this figure is the gauntlet, the lightsaber gauntlet, which is very nice. Shorter blades than the regular lightsaber, but it fits very well with this figure, because I think they've just recycled the upper garment portion, the upper torso portion, and the arms, but it fits very well, and I like it very much. I've been a big fan of this gauntlet ever since Hasbro released it with the Clone Wars Plo Koon. This particular Plo Koon is by far the best Plo Koon I've seen, but this one with the gauntlet and the cloth lower uniform definitely is a worthy Plo Koon figure for my collection, in my opinion. Okay, so that's that. Articulation for this figure is exactly the same as any Legacy Collection figure. The feet, they don't. The legs just appear to go in and out, but they don't. I've just put one leg forward and another leg backward, rotated the knees and ankles, and just rotated the waist. And here's the beauty of the swivel ball jointed ankles. You can still pose the figures, split their legs apart, make them appear as though their legs have been split apart, despite not having an outward swivel joint on the hips, which is sadly not going to be possible with the new Clone Wars figures, because the new Clone Wars figures don't have ankles. Okay, enough of that. Oops, sorry Plo Koon. Okay. And next we go with Agen Kolar. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But just let me know in the comment section how to say it. We'll call him AK for now. AK, one of the Jedis that got easily killed by the Sith Lord Darth Sidious, aka Palpatine, when Mace Windu brought him along together with other Jedis to arrest the Senator or the Chancellor. Died easily. I'm very surprised. I wish he could have fought a little bit more, much like Mace Windu, but he was, I think, relatively one of the younger Jedis, and he got decimated by the Sith Lord. Oh well. His lower garment is a mixture of both soft rubbery material and cloth, which is nice. I didn't think it was going to work, but it did work. Articulation is the same as Plo Koon. He's got one lightsaber and molded in hair. Very nice detail on the face. So very movie accurate. If you notice on his belt, he's got a hole, which is supposed to be the hole you plug in a lightsaber, but his lightsaber doesn't have that characteristic peg which you can use to plug in. So I'm not exactly sure why they did that, or maybe Hasbro made a mistake and included the wrong lightsaber, or just canceled or removed another lightsaber which had a blade retracted, just to cut on, just to save on money, I guess. But nevertheless, it is still a wonderful, very nice, brilliant figure. I really like it. Didn't think I was gonna get it at first, but I've seen a couple of reviews of this figure, and I liked it. So there you go. And with that, here they are again, the Legacy Collection, Star Wars Legacy Collection, Plo Koon Agen Kolar, for the HK50 Build-A-Figure Droid Wave. I hope this video has been very helpful to many of you who have been wondering about these figures. I certainly think they're worth it, especially if you're still trying to build the droid, collect some pieces of the droid. And this is not a bad droid. I'll probably do another review just on the droid and the figures that you can buy to complete the droid. There you go. Thanks for watching.